Shalom to the elect of Israel, the hopeful elect, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the doctrine, pushing their truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akwa for our listening and learning. I'm Isaiah, coming at you another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification. And this is, how can you live in righteousness without understanding wickedness, without understanding or without living amongst wickedness? To live in righteousness, you have to know about wickedness, man. The Lord can't put you to rule over the nations with His Son Yahushua if you don't know how to live in wickedness. You got to know both sides of the playing field. You got to know both sides. And that's why Solomon said he sought out all the things that was done in the earth, man, whether it was righteousness or wickedness. So to live in righteousness, you have to know wickedness, man. Okay, you have to understand the way things is when it comes to the left-hand side and the right-hand side. So I'm going to start with Ezra, 2nd Ezra chapter 7, because this is a heavy chapter, man. This is a heavy chapter. Now we go through everyday life, for the most part, the people that's in the world. When you're a part of the world, you go through life not understanding why the Lord puts you through different trials and tribulations. But when you come into this truth, you understand that the Lord is doing these things for your benefit. This is for you, okay? If the ones that's in the world, we don't understand why things go the way they go. Not realizing that the Lord, the Lord puts you through these things, man. So you supposed to take everything with cheerfulness, man. Be cheerful. Stop complaining because the Lord put you in that situation. Any situation. Okay, one of the brothers in the camp, he always say how, hey, everything is spiritual, man. Whether you stump your toe, or you jam your hand in the door, or even if you bit your tongue, man, whatever it is, the Lord did it, man. Everything is spiritual, man. And see, people don't understand when they catching pure hell, the Lord doing it. Whether you in the truth or you outside of the truth, man. The Lord do these things. So this is the title of my lesson is to live in righteousness. You have to know wickedness, man. You have to know how to live amongst wickedness, man. Okay? Because the Lord, what He said in Proverbs 11, He is a just balance, man. Okay, so this 2nd Ezra chapter 7 is a heavy chapter. So this is 2nd Ezra chapter 7. And I'm gonna start at 1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the night before, the nights afore. And he said unto me, Up, Ezra, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it may be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then can go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, meaning the straight gate, meaning difficult, you're going to catch hell. How could he come into the broad? Okay? So if you don't know how to go through the hard times, man, how you going to be set up for the good times? Okay? The easy times. If you don't know how to deal with pressure, if you don't know how to deal with wickedness, how you gonna know how to live in righteousness, man? You can't. There is also another thing. A city is builded, which is the kingdom, and set upon a broad field, and is full of good things, meaning the kingdom of heaven. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Hey, so, hey man, it's hey man, it's nothing, man, for you to fall and be in wickedness, man. Okay, when you think you living in righteousness, you think you doing work for the Most High in righteousness, you really doing it in wickedness, man. It's nothing for the Lord to do that. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. Okay, so you walking down a narrow path, and you got fire on the right hand. Okay, and you got water on the left, man. Guess what? The water on the left, hey, that was the ancient world, man. They got flooded out. And guess what? The fire on the right hand, hey, that's destruction that's coming, man. So what type of narrow path are you going to walk? And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be but one man go there at once, man. This is narrow path because the Lord said, men, I call on the few are chosen, man. Going through these daily things, man, we complaining. All we do is complain, man, about how things rough. We don't got enough money. Man, the Lord said He give you daily benefits, man. Okay, Psalm 68 and 9, the Lord say, blessed be the Lord, Yahweh power, for He daily load us with benefits, man. Daily. He give you what you need because He know what the hell you needed before you do, man. He set you up to take these falls, man. This lesson is about. We take the falls, man. The Lord sets us up to take these falls, man. Okay? It's not you. It's the Most High, man. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how can he receive this inheritance? How the hell are you supposed to get the kingdom if you don't know how to go through what's not your kingdom, man? This is not our kingdom, man. The Lord set us up to deal with these things, man. You're supposed to know how to deal patiently, man. Be humble. If you can't deal with this world, how the hell you gonna deal with the kingdom of heaven, man? Okay? Things that you can't even fathom in your mind, man. It's gonna be happening. You a bug out with that. How if you can't deal with this, how you supposed to deal with the kingdom of heaven, man? And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion, because for their sakes I made the world. The kingdom, the world was made for you Israelites, man. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. West Indian and Haitians. Because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. What was done? For us to learn how to live in wickedness, man. For you to know how to live partially righteous in wickedness, man. The Lord say, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. What is that, man? Oh, now we know good and evil. Now you look at the Edomites, the Lord gave us, He gave us an example. Look at these devils. See them? Don't live like that. You see what they're doing? They have no power. They worshiping a God that ain't even real. So we're supposed to look at that and be like, oh wow, these devils, these Africans, these Chinese, these Japanese, these Moabites, and these Ammonites, and these Hamites, these Elamites, they worshiping a God that ain't even real, man. But we have a real, true, living power, man. Okay? This thing is deep, man. Verse 12, it reads, then were the entrance of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. So the narrow path is full of sorrow and travail, but at the end of it, it's the kingdom of heaven and righteousness, man. Okay? Everything laid up for you in the kingdom, man. Then were the interests of this world made narrow, full of sorrows and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils, peril means dangers, and very painful. It's hell here, man. We catch hell every day working for these devils, man. I'm sick of working for these devils, man. I'm sick of being around this wickedness. Okay? You don't know if you eating pork, man, in your foods. You don't know what you eating, man. Because everything is genetic modified, man. You don't know what you eating. You don't know how your day gonna be. All you know, you trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, man. So it don't matter. Because the Lord put us in this situation, man. For the interests of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. If then they that live labor not to enter, come on, man. These straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. Again, for the interests of the elder world were wide and sure. Okay, because when the Lord delivered us out of Egypt, man, we ain't had to do nothing, man. We ain't had to do nothing. Okay? And brought immortally fruit, if then they that live labor not to enter those straight and vain things. The Lord said, if you don't labor to enter those straight and vain things, meaning them difficult, them messed up times, man, that you don't understand. Well, it ain't for you to understand, man. Just deal with it patiently. They can never receive those that are laid up for them. Now therefore why this quietness, though thou self, seeing thou art but a corruptible man, and what art thy mood, whereas thou art but mortal? So, man, what you got to understand is the Lord set you up to take the fall, man. The Lord set Adam up to take the fall. And this second Ezra 7, man, is fire, man. Okay? I can't read the whole thing. This is fire, man. But I got other precepts. So I'm going to jump down to verse 19. He said unto me, there is no judge above power, and none that have understanding above the highest. But there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of power that is set before them. For power have given straight commandment to such as Cain, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment, man. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him, and imagined vain things. Okay? Only the elect gonna come back, man. And deceive themselves by their wicked deeds, and say to the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. But his law have they despised, and deny his covenants. In his statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed his works. Behold, the time is come that these tokens which I have told thee shall come to pass. And they are now coming to pass, man. And the bride shall appear, and she coming forth shall be seen, that now is withdrawn from the earth. And whosoever is delivered from the foresaid evils shall see my wonders. Who is that? The elect, man. Okay, he said, whosoever is delivered from the foresaid evils, which is the time of Jacob's trouble, shall see my wonders. For my son Yahushua shall be revealed with those that be with him, which is the elect, and they that remain shall rejoice with them 400 years. After these years shall my son Yahushua Mashiach die, and all men that have life. Now I'm going to jump down, because Ezra was vexed. Ezra was like, man, hey, we understand that we go off, man. And the reason we go off is because the Lord set us up to do so, man. Now, this is what Ezra said about Adam. This is our second Ezra 7:47. For what profit is it for men now in this present time to live in heaviness and after death to look for punishment? Okay. Verse 48. O thou Adam, what hast thou done? This is what Ezra is saying. O thou Adam, what hast thou done? For though it was thou that sinned, thou art not fallen alone, but we all that come of thee. For what profit is it unto us if there be promised us an immortal time, whereas we have done the works that bring death, meaning living in wickedness, man. What you gotta understand is, what you have to understand is, the Lord made Adam go off, man, for a reason. If Adam had never went off, man, and everything was just been in righteousness, how the hell you supposed to know what wickedness look like? How the hell do you supposed to understand how to discern from what's good and what's bad, man? You won't. All you'll know is good. So you'll be easily deceived, man, by wickedness. Verse 50 say, and that there is promised us an everlasting hope, whereas ourselves being most wicked are made vain. It say being most wicked are made vain, man. The Lord made us to go off, man. He made us how to discern from wickedness and righteousness, man. And this is a heavy thing because people don't understand why they catching hell, man. Okay, if the Most High is real, why he like the brother said on Men's Society, man. Oh dog. He said, man, if God is real, why he got to living like this, man? Everything is all messed up. Well, this is the order of the Most High, man. Because when they let go in the rulership, they're going to know how to judge in righteousness. Okay? They're going to know how to judge a person if they wicked or if they righteous. You going to know how to judge, man, in order. Okay, 1 Corinthians 14:40 say what? Let everything be done decently and in order, man. So if you don't know how to live in the wickedness, how you going to know how to rule in righteousness, man? You won't. And just again, listen to this, man. And that there is promised us an everlasting hope, whereas ourselves being most wicked are made vain. Was made vain, man. Not fell into it. Not seeing other nations and start doing it. You was made vain, man. And that there are laid up for us dwellings of health and safety, whereas we have lived wickedly. And that the glory of the Most High is kept to defend them which have led a wary life, whereas we have walked in the most wicked ways of all. By doing what? Going a horn after other gods, man. First and foremost. And that there should be showed a paradise whose fruit endure forever, wherein is security and medicine, since we should not enter into it. For we have walked in unpleasant places, and that the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars, whereas our faces shall be blacker than darkness. Hey, the Lord said he put us in these bodies, man. Okay? Because we went off, man. But you got to understand the Lord made us go off. For while we live and committed iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death, man. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. Meaning the Lord made you to do this, man. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. Okay? Which is what, man? Everlasting life, man. Okay? Immortality, man. The kingdom of heaven. Everything done in righteousness, man. For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, Choose thee life that thou mayest live. Nevertheless, they believed not him, nor yet the prophet after him. No, man, because Jake just been being wicked, man, since coming out of Egypt, man, since the wilderness. No, nor me, which have spoken unto them, that there should not be such heaviness in their destruction, as shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation. Now, what did the Lord say in Luke chapter 14? I think it's verse 23. He said, compel them, man, that my house may be filled. What does compel mean? Persuaded, man. Listen to this again. The second Ezra chapter 7, verse 61. That there should not be such heaviness in their destruction, as shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation, man. I answered then and said, I know, Lord, that the Most High is called merciful, and that he have mercy upon them which are not yet come into the world, and upon those also that turn to his law, and that he is patient and long-suffering, those that have sinned as his creatures, and that he is bountiful, for he is ready to give where it needed, and that he is of great mercy, for he multiplied more and more mercies to them that are present and that are past, and also to them which are to come. Because reincarnation, man. Okay, the elect come back to be the elect, man. The wicked come back to be the wicked. For if he shall multiply his mercies, the world would not continue with them that inherit therein. No, man, because it's going to be, read it again. For if he shall not multiply his mercies, because this is of his will, okay, by his name, the world would not continue with them that inherit therein. And he pardoneth, for if he did not so of his goodness, that they which have committed iniquity may be erased of them. The 10,000th part of men should not remain living, and being judged, if he should not forgive them that are cured with his word, and put out the multitude of contention, there should be very few left pre-adventure in an innumerable multitude. So, understanding that the Most High made us go off, man. Now, this is Isaiah 63. Hey, to live in righteousness, man, you have to know what wickedness is all about, man. This is Isaiah 63 and 17. And it reads, O Lord Yahweh, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways, and hardeneth our heart from thy fear? Return for thy servant's sake the tribes of thy inheritance. The people of thy holiness have possessed it but a little while. Our adversaries have trodden down thy sanctuary. So Ezra said, Isaiah 63, Isaiah said, Isaiah 63 and 17, O Lord Yahweh, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways? The Lord made us to go off, man. To do what? To make you perfect, man. Okay? O Lord Yahweh, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways, and hearkened our heart from thy fear? Hey, he made you go off so you can be made perfect, man. That's the whole point of the Lord doing this, man. This is Judges chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers, meaning no one is delivered yet, man. We still here. Okay? We are still here. They that are delivered from the Judges 5 and 11, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers, the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of the villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord Yahweh go down to the gates. So it said, we shall rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. Rehearse to do what? To be made perfect, man. Okay? To be made perfect, man. Now going back, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and verse 30. And it reads, hey, this is beautiful, man. Understanding Yahweh. Hey, the Lord is saying now, Isaiah 55 and verse 8, his thoughts are not our thoughts, neither his ways are our ways. So we can't question the Lord like, Lord, why did you make us go off? We understand, man. The Lord give you the spirit to understand, man, the reason he made Adam to go off, man. So we can know both sides, man. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 30. For the grain of the evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning. And how much ungodliness have it brought up until this time, right now? And how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of the threshing come, meaning the destruction, man? Ponder now by thyself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed have brought forth. Wickedness, man, because Jade don't want to change from their wicked ways, man. They want to keep following Esau, Edom, and all other heathen nations, man. They don't want to change, man. But the Lord say he put this spirit in the earth, man. Only the elect gonna come back, man. The remnant. Again, 2 Ezra 4 and 30, for the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, man. The Lord put the spirit on Adam to go off, man. Okay, put the spirit on Eve. He put Satan in the garden, man, to do that, man. To make them go off, man. To make Adam go off. For the grain of the evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning. And how much ungodliness have it brought up unto this time? Hey, the world is in wickedness, man. Sodom and Gomorrah all over again, man. Okay, the ancient time before the flood all over again, man. And how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come, meaning the destruction? Okay, Jacob's trouble. Ponder now by thyself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed have brought forth. And when the ears shall be cut down, which are without number, I'm talking about the 2/3, okay? Because this is all about the elect. This is all about Israel, okay? And when the ears shall be cut down, which are without number, how great a floor shall they feel? Hey, the Lord say, body's gonna be everywhere, man. Okay, 2/3 of Jake gonna be everywhere, man. Then I I answered and said, how and when shall these things come to pass? Wherefore are our years few and evil? And he answered me, saying, do not thou hasten above the most highest, for thy haste is in vain to be above him, for thou hast much exceeded. Did not thy soul also of righteous ask questions of these things in their chamber, saying, how long shall I hope on this fashion, when cometh the fruit of the floor of our reward? Hey, so verse 36, and unto these things Uriel the archangel gave them answer and said, even when the number of seed is filled in you, for he hath weighed the world in the balance. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled, man. Okay. Hey, then said I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, even we are full of impiety, and for our sakes, peradventure, it is that the floor of righteous are not filled, because of the sins of them that dwell upon the earth. See, hey, so Ezra like, hey, when these things gonna be, man, and how and what and when. Hey, don't worry about that, man. Just know the elect gonna get sealed, and I made you to go off because I'm only choosing this whole thing, man. The Lord is just picking who He want to be in rulership, man, with His Son Yahushua. Okay, this is what this is about, man. Who's going to be with Yahweh on the throne, man? Ruling with Yahweh, right beside Yahweh, man. Okay, judging all the nations, man. This is the Lord's moving, man. You can't figure it out, but the Lord gave you. He gave you the scriptures. He gave you the comfort so you can understand how things work. But you can't understand Him to the T, man. Okay, because He said His thoughts are not our thoughts, man. But you can have a vision of how it's gonna play out. The Lord is doing all this so He can have His Son with some righteous men, man. Okay, some men that won't try to stab him in the back, man. Cause you know how you always like whatever you doing in the streets, selling drugs, or you a kingpin, or whatever you doing. Everybody got a right hand man. And what happened when the right hand man? What always happened when you got a right hand man? They want to take over your spot, man. That's what wind up happening. They want to take over your spot, man. Okay, they want to be the man. Yahweh, making sure Yahweh Shai have righteous men that ain't gonna stab him in the back, man. Even though they could never do that. But the point is, if you got a son and you a king and if you're gonna pass your throne down to your son, you want to make sure your son got men that's gonna be righteously with him, man. And not soon as he turns his back, they're gonna be trying to take the throne from him, man. Okay? That's what this is about, man. Yahweh setting up righteous men, the elect, them same ones that was with his son in the beginning, man. Okay? They here. And he's bringing them back to the fold, man. To rule with his son in righteousness, man. That's what this is about. So this is Romans 8 and 20. Romans chapter 8, verse 20. And it reads, for the creature was not made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption in the glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. So the Lord made you go off, man. He made, this is his will. This is his movement, man. Two main characters, Jacob and Esau. Everybody else just extras, man. But he set it up, and the Lord watching his elect come back, man. Come back for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. In righteousness, man. In humbleness, in meekness. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. And it reads, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But power is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it, man. Okay? The Lord is not putting you through nothing that he know you can't handle, man. The Lord set you up, man. The Lord set you up to take the fall, man. Every time. And if you don't understand how to be patient and deal with the situation, you're gonna bug out, man. It don't matter what it is, man. It don't matter what it is. Your mama died, your son or your daughter died, you lost your job, okay? Your car keep breaking down. It don't matter what it is, man. Whatever happened to you, I'm talking about ones that's in this truth, man. That's doing the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Whatever come to you, man, just know the Lord did it, man. That's the whole thing, man. Just know you have no free will, man. So if the Lord doing that to the brothers, to the offering that's in the truth, pushing the truth every day, faithfully, humbly, in meekness, how much more to the 2/3 wicked ones that's out there getting money, doing what they want to do, man? You looking at them thinking things all grave? No, it ain't, man. Are you looking at these superstars, these movie actors, man? They catching hell, man. Just because you don't see it, don't think they ain't, man. The elect, the hopeful elect, the ones that's doing this work every day got a better portion, man. Have an awesome portion, man. A glorious portion. You can't see it. It don't matter, man. Do the work. Don't worry about it, man. If things happen to you on a daily basis, man, the Lord is trying your patience, man. How quick you gonna flip out? Is you gonna call on my name? What you gonna do? You gonna go back into the world? Are you second guessing? Oh man, this can't be the Lord's name because I'm calling on the Lord in these times of tribulation and He ain't answering, man. What you gonna do, man? Is you second guessing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah? Is you praying to the Heavenly Father and then you taking out His hand? 1 minute you gonna pray to the Heavenly Father Yahweh Yahweh Shah. The next minute you like, no, I don't trust that. I gotta go do this on my own. The Lord wanna see what you gonna do, man. You gonna hold it down? Or you gonna be tripping out? You stressed out all the time? For what, man? Hey, send the prayer up, Heavenly Father. Hey, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, man. Give me this day my daily bread. All we looking for is our daily bread, man. That's it. Psalm 68:19, the Lord say, blessed be the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, who daily loads us with benefits, man. We ain't trusting no benefits from the government, man. Okay, we trusting in the benefits of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Just know the Lord set you up, man, to take the fall, man. Because guess what? A righteous man falls 7 times and get back up, man. Because the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is in the mix, man. Okay, it's on you. One of my favorite chapters in this Bible, man, is Matthew the 6th chapter, man. And he's storing up the riches for the kingdom, man. Okay? Take no thought what you shall put on today or tomorrow, man. Or what you shall eat tomorrow. Don't worry about it, man. Just focus on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah and do the work, man. Okay? Matthew 6:33 say, hey, seek the kingdom of heaven. See the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah and everything that's going to be added to you, man. So what you want for? Hey, whatever happened to you, man, on every day, fuck it, man. It don't matter, man. Just roll with it. Just know the Lord did it, man. And He got your back, man. Forget it, man. Keep it pushing, man. Hey, because the moment when you second guess Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, hey, He gonna make you stomp your toe. Or He gonna make you jam your hand in the door. Or He gonna make you bite your tongue. Or He gonna make you take an L some kind of way, man. He gonna make you take an L, man. While you second guessing the most high power, you'll take an L for that, man. Just know that. This is Hebrews chapter 12. I'm gonna start at verse 5. And ye having forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children through the Spirit, man. Because you know these things happen, the Lord doing it, man. You know this. Ain't no if and but. You know these are the works of the Lord, man. If things happen, man. Read on to verse 5. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Now, before I get off topic, before I forget, let me read this, man. Second Ezra, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 2, man. You always find this up. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Okay? What I just read in 1 Corinthians, man. Again, they have 1 Corinthians 10:13. They have no temptation taking you, but such as is coming to man. The Lord giving you these temptations, man. And it ain't of evil, man. It's to try you, man. To make you stronger. Okay? Second is Ecclesiastes 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make no haste in the time of trouble. JB ready to go and just say, forget it, man. Soon some little situation come on him, man. Hey, the Lord doing it, man. Deal with it. The way He said in Job 32:8, gird up thy loins like a man, I demand of thee, man. The Lord ain't looking for no pussies, man. He looking for men, okay? Warriors, man. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. And this whole chapter is fire, man, but that's all I need, man. Okay? Take cheerfully, man, when thou art changed to a low estate, man. This is St. John 16 and 33, which is another verse that I love. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye may have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. Like I said in the Ecclesiasticus, I have overcome the world, man. So when you understand the ways of the Lord, you know, a little partial bit of the Lord, you know, in his way, he laid us out the foundation with the scriptures, man. You know, if he put you through something, he's doing it for your benefit, man. Not his, for yours, man. To try you and to bring you back to the fold, man. To build you up. To get you on your what? On your Thor and Superman and Flash status, man. Okay? Because he said his elect men are his weapons of war and his battle axes, man. What do you do with weapons of war and battle axes, man? Hey, you rip everything else to pieces, man. To shreds. So just know the Heavenly Father is putting you through the fiery furnace, man, which is in the Isaiah 48 and 10. To try you, man, like pure gold. To get out all the wickedness, man. All the, if you got gold and there's some things in there that don't supposed to be in there, hey, well, it's going to get melted down, man, and get refined, man. Okay? Going back into Hebrews chapter 12. My son, despise not thy chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Hey, so it's like your daddy whooping your ass when you were young, man. Hey, this is what the Lord doing right now. He's been doing it since the fall of the sons of Yahweh, man. Okay? Since the fall of the sons, the fall of Yasharallah, man. Okay? You princes of the Most High, man. He been chastening us, man. If ye endure chastening, power dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? So if he not chastening you, and everything is all peaches and cream in your life, man, hey, something ain't right, man. You just might be finna take a real L, man, and you ain't gonna get back up. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all the partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Should we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of the spirits and live? Come on, man. Listen, man. You don't. So this telling you you don't want to deal with what the Lord going to put on you because you're going to go through different trials and tribulations. You don't want to deal with that, but you rather deal with you having an earthly father and getting chastised. Then you said, "Hey, I messed up. I messed up. I went and did something I hadn't been doing. My father whooped me and corrected me, and you cool with that." But if the Lord, if you come into the truth and serve the Lord, and you prepare thyself for temptation, and you don't deal with the thing that the Lord give you through trials and tribulations, you gonna say, "Oh no, forget that. I'm going back to the world. I don't got time for this." Hey man, you niggas is wicked, man. You can go take a L, you can go take the punishment from your earthly father, but you can't take the punishment from your heavenly father who's going to give you eternal life. Your earthly father can't give you nothing, man, but tell you that, hey, I hope you for your own good. You know, I ain't want to do it, but I had to do it. You could deal with that, but not deal with the punishments of the heavenly father. Hey, what Michael say, man? It's Michael 7:9, man. This is Micah chapter 7, verse 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord. Micah said he's going to bear the indignation of the Lord. Why? Why? Because I have sinned against him. Okay? We supposed to battle in the nation of the Lord, man, because we sinned against him, man. We sinned against him. Now he made us go off. Okay? So he can put you in checkmate, man. Put you back on check. Back in on point, man. To understand, to live in righteousness, you have to know about wickedness, man. Point blank, period. Hey, so Lord willing, I already done went a little too long. Lord willing, this was edifying. Gotta give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the occupant pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, looking on the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akwa who are listening and learning. Amen. To live in righteousness, you have to know about wickedness, man. How to live amongst wickedness and still rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, man. That's what this is all about. The Lord is refining you to sit with his son on the throne, man. That's what this is all about. Shalom.